Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the readings for the air signs, and this will be for the lovely sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. Please press the bell so you're notified when I'm posting new content or when I'm going live. And I do go live every Wednesday, 12 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Time, and I do answer questions for a small donation. I sort of sometimes wish there were more hours in a day because I'd probably be more inclined to do the lives. I do enjoy doing them. I love the interaction. It's so fabulous. But life just carries on and you have a choice to, you know, do what you need to do or advance or whatever else. And I feel like sometimes there's just not enough hours in the day to do all the things I'd like to do. But anyway, if the reading doesn't resonate with you, you know I always say to you, do yourself a favor, go and check out your natal chart. You Google natal chart and put in the details of your birth. Get a report so you can understand what planets were in your houses when you were born. It will really help you to understand yourself. But if the reading does resonate with you, I do ask that you give it a thumbs up. It helps me to grow the channel. It helps me to become, my videos to become noticed, and therefore I can do the work that I have come here to do in reaching as many people as possible. Okay. We're going to use the Universal Celtic Tarot for your reading here. Let's get cracking. All right, so we're out with the Empress. How beautiful, starting off your reading with the Empress. The Empress card is a card that represents Mother Earth, Lady Gaia. This is a person who absolutely has the whole universe within them. And this person recognizing that. But this is a person also that wants to bring something new into the world. Now, I always say when you see this card, if it's in your own reading and you're trying to fall pregnant, then the universe is telling you this is a really good time to fall pregnant or birth something new. Doesn't always mean birthing something new as in a child. Sometimes we birth something new as in a relationship or in a business or some sort of creative idea that we're putting forward. But whatever it is, you are in Empress energy at the moment. 9 of Wands coming through behind that. It's really interesting energy actually. The 9 of Wands is a card for me that talks about boundaries, but it also talks about patterns that we create in our own lives. And sometimes that's through not setting healthy boundaries. So for example, you know, if we're in a relationship where we're not speaking up for what we want, we can somehow be abused for that, and we will keep repeating the pattern because we fear speaking up for ourselves or talking about what we want from something. The 9 of Wands also makes me feel like somehow or another you've been either trapped in something that you're freeing yourself from because you're bringing yourself into a brand new time here. And I do see the Ace of Pentacles here. So whatever this is you're freeing yourself from, there we go, 6 of Swords. It's like you're moving away from something. I'm just going to be deeper with this one. It's like you're moving away from something that's kept you bound for a really long time. So you may have been sort of in a prison of your own making. It may be that you've been stuck in a way of thinking or doing some sort of pattern, but you're releasing yourself from something. So what I see here is the 10 of Cups. So you're moving towards great happiness and enjoyment. But when I see the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like you may have had a very difficult choice to leave someone behind. And I feel like you've had to really work through your head and your heart here. Now, sometimes when you feel like you have love for someone, but you realize the relationship is negative or toxic, and you have to pull yourself away from that person, it's a matter of having your head over all your heart. So you know that mentally it's the best thing you can do, even though it feels very, very difficult for you here. But I feel like you're coming out with the Empress here. So whatever you're leaving behind is a good thing. It's a good thing for you. Whether it is a pattern, whether it's a person or a situation, you are moving towards the Ace of Pentacles, which is a card of stability. So it could be that you're moving away from a situation that was financially wrought here too. So maybe you've moved away from, say, a job or a business that wasn't financially viable. Whatever it is, you're ready to birth something beautiful here. So keep going. All right, and we have the World card. So there's definitely been a completion of something here. This is Saturn, Capricorn energy. There is something completing here. But I don't think it's just that relationship. I feel like with that Nine of Wands, you may be letting go of a repeated behavior. And maybe your pattern of behavior is that you don't trust yourself or you don't see your own beauty there with the Empress. Maybe you're not confident that you can build something new again, that you can rebuild something. Sometimes we get sort of run down, you know, quite possibly from childhood, family, upbringing, but also from relationships where we're not sort of seen as a worthy person. Whatever it is here, you're completing something to move forward here with the World card. Definitely a completion of something. I feel like the Capricorn energy is really important for me to mention here with the World. All right, so we have the Fool card following. That's beautiful. So we've ended up the cycle here. We've ended up the cycle. We're reborn with the Fool and we go into the Nine of Pentacles energy. So what I see here is somebody who's come through something, closed the door on something, is ready for a brand new start, and is definitely in the place to welcome that with the Nine of Pentacles. A little bit of energy I've been seeing all morning in the readings. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of being very independent, very self-sufficient, but ready to take on whatever comes your way. This is a card that tells me here that you have put a lot of work into your self-healing. So it's like you've come away from something, but you've done all the healing already. So it may have been a situation you've left behind where you started healing long before you left that situation. All right, and we have the Justice card, completion of a cycle for sure. This is very straightforward for me. There's a new starting out with the Justice card because it's card 11, which says to me that you're moving into a brand new time here. The Fool card tells me that you are ready to go. You're ready. You're in your Nine of Pentacles energy and you're ready to start a new cycle here after closing some sort of past cycle out. All right, now we have the Hanged Man. All right, and we have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Ten of Swords. See, there's another cycle completing right there. So for me, this is the end of negative behavior, end of negative energy. This is about letting go of your anxieties, letting go of your fears, letting go of what other people think, letting go of holding back on what you think. This is about being assertive, speaking up. You're no longer accepting those swords. They are negative for you and you are deciding to leave them behind. So this says to me you're leaving a very toxic situation. But again, that could be your own behaviors because there's an end of anxiety here as well. All right, so we have the Six of Cups coming through with the Lovers card. This is interesting energy because you've got a love offer coming in right here. So I'm just having a look now because I'm wondering if you're moving away from something old because you have a new love offer coming through. Okay, so we have you very much in the Empress energy. You're leaving some sort of, maybe you're just walking into a new love that's finally different to what you've done before. That's what I'm thinking here. Nine of Wands tells me that you've had some sort of negative pattern that you're leaving behind, especially with this Six of Swords. You're taking some sort of learning with you and going towards an Ace of Pentacles. Something beautiful is evolving for you here. You may have had to make some sort of decision here to move towards this Ten of Cups. Now, I'm not sure if you're walking away from a toxic relationship, closing down a toxic relationship here and moving to a new cycle, or whether you're actually leaving an old person behind and moving towards a new love offer here. Because this is a new love offer. Now, the Six of Cups can sometimes represent somebody from your past, but it's somebody here that you have a very close relationship with. Somebody that you feel is your home or your home space. Somebody is making an offer here. This could possibly be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely Pisces energy coming through very strongly in this reading. So let me just have a really good look at this, because it's quite interesting energy. And I'm not sure if some of you are just moving away from an old way of being, or whether you are... If you have Libra in your chart, then I'd watch the Libra reading too. I'm pretty sure you've got a new love offer coming in here, but I'm not sure if you've left that behind to move towards the love offer, or whether you are making a choice to take this love offer because it's different from what you've done in the past, where you've repeated this toxic behavior. You may have discovered that you were codependent. You may have been able to let go of codependent energy here. Four of Pentacles, you're definitely letting go of something and going after something new. There's great change within you here with the Death card, and then you're becoming the Empress. So you're rebirthing yourself here. So I need to ask the cards, is this new love coming through? Have you got new love coming through? Yeah, you do. King of Pentacles. Definitely, I'm pretty sure the Libra reading was very, very similar to this. You have somebody here who's going to show you how you can be loved in a way that's true to you. This person wants a long-term commitment with you. This is a person who sees you for the long haul. They're ready to offer you their pentacle here. So I feel like somehow or another you're letting go of an old pattern or an old way of doing things, and you are taking up a brand new way of doing something. So you're accepting new love, but this new love is very different to what you've had before. Yeah, the Hierophant with the Ace of Cups. There's a marriage here. So somebody's offering you marriage or long-term commitment here. This is just beautiful energy. Look at that. And I feel like somehow or another this is right for you. And maybe you haven't always done things right in the past, but somehow or another you've let go of something old here with the World card, and you're taking a leap of faith at some sort of new energy here. This is huge change for you though, because we're coming up with that Nine of Pentacles Empress energy, and a huge change here with the Death card. So you're being reborn into this new version of yourself here. But somebody beautiful is coming in here with a love offer. And it's allowing you to let go of your past here. You're seeing things from a completely new perspective. But I feel like you're seeing yourself here as the Empress. And for some unknown reason, you've not seen this within yourself before. It's like you've never seen yourself for your true beauty here. And you're definitely letting go of a past pattern here, because you've completed here some cycle that you've been going round with. It's definitely the Nine of Wands energy coming through here. Very, very beautiful. All right, let's give you an oracle card. Feel like a lot of people coming out of this old energy, this hanging on to things that no longer serve you, like stepping into a new version of yourself. It's coming through a lot in the readings this week. Okay. We have the Sacrifice coming through. So some of you may be, oh, that's the card of 44. Some of you may be leaving something behind, and then I opened the book to 22. That was pretty cute. Okay, to sacrifice means to make sacred. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offerings of vegetables and fruits. In Middle America, however, Quetzalcoatl, the Lord of the Dawn, came to teach that spirit preferred our songs and our prayers to the bloods of humans or animals. The sacrifice asks that you offer to spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar where you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. I feel this is teaching you here about how potent your heart is. And I feel like you are definitely being asked to give up to spirit all of the way that you've been before to welcome the new way in of being. And somehow or another, that would be the offering of your heart. but in a metaphorical way, not in a literal way. Oh, look at this. I love it. Okay, so you have the card of proposal. So I feel like Spirit is, and love. So I feel like Spirit is bringing in new love and a proposal here. The love card says, love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. So I feel like somehow or another, you have learned to give up some way of being or doing that is not serving you. And Spirit is giving back to you here. So something you've sacrificed here is about to be returned to you in a much more positive way. I'll leave you with that. Thanks, Aquarius.